Right, welcome to this terrain tutorial. We're fighting across a ruined monastery here. Nice theme running with this terrain. So from start to finish, I'll guide you through the process involved so that you can create a table just like this for your games of Warhammer 40,000 10th edition. So as per usual, I'll leave links, or as many links as I can, in the video description below. First up is the foundation for this one. So it's grassland, but there's also sort of rough patches across here, browns, stone colours running through, not just grass, and there's also like a patch, like a road running all the way through the middle on this one. So it's called Battleground version 2 from gamemat.eu. The mat that we have out on the table here is 60 by 44 inches in size, which is perfect for your games of 10th edition. So you can check out gamemat.eu for that battle mat. I should be able to leave a link for you in the video description below. But it's not full on greens. It means we can introduce colours such as some grey tones into this one. It still sits all right, and then also you've got the grey tones going on with the terrain. It just sits okay, so it blends all right because it's not too strong a green with this one. So that gives you a foundation, that gives you a nice playable surface, rolls out nice and flat, figure friendly, soft on dice rolling as well, and it just rolls up. And every mat that they produce, or every mat that they do, comes with a carry case as well, so very useful for transporting around. That gives us our foundations, this kind of parched ground. Then I'll point out the centre of the board. It's always nice to have a feature, like a theme, a narrative theme running for your games. So we've taken this ruined monastery here. So I'm not sure who produces. James, you got any idea about this one?
Oh, I think that could be Gale Force 9.
Really?
I think so.
Okay. Not sure. If you can let us know in the comment section below, but it's a real nice ruined structure. This one looks, it's just really good in the middle of the board. It's actually club terrain from SSWG. So they've taken the kit, they've based it on like an MDF base, and then put the tiles and the stones and then painted that up. But you can feature whatever kind of terrain piece you want. It's from Urban City Fights. It's the grey theme, but as I said earlier on, it sort of blends in okay. It works out all right on this battle mat. There's another piece that they created there. I've separated the two, so there's a gap running just there, and it just gives this whole kind of churchyard, ruined cathedral style here, which is great for like Space Marines against chaos and so on. Then, to bulk out the rest of the board, is one terrain set pre-painted from gamemat.eu. It's the Grassy Rocks Set. So you get this large structure across here, really big piece. You get another one over there. Then you get a series of arches. You get two of these larger arches and then two smaller ones. And I've crisscrossed those just to make a larger piece there. And then you get two medium-sized platforms, which I've linked up with some arches over there just to create a nice rocky formation. So it comes pre-painted. Over the areas that they've painted green, I've actually flocked here. So I've added some flock, just PVA glue and flock on top, just to add some realism to those. But they're great rocky outcrops, those, and that's filled out the rest of the board for us. So 1-2 main terrain features in the middle for this game. Imagine the fighting taking place around that, and then to fill out the edges and to create some obscuring terrain to hide behind the rocky set from gamemat.eu. It works fine. Now I'll put a link below for this set, and you'll find a discount code for 11% off, and that's across the store, so that's going to include battle mats and pre-painted terrain sets from them, and they are shipping worldwide. So really that bulks out the table. It fills out the board, gives us the structure for us. Got our foundation now with the mat as well. And then finishing touches, we have some accessories like these. This is from James's collection. These are out of production Forge World.
No, they are actually Games Workshop out of production.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. It's not resin, it's actually
like a
expandable
foam.
Yeah,
like a foam, dense foam type stuff. Same with these sandbags here as well, actually come like a foam material on those. But if you use those just to turn this into like a fortified area to give that theme where the
just the
details, yeah, it's where the Astramentarium have taken residence inside this ruin. They've barricaded it to some degree. And then the other finish, there's other accessories like these are from Games Workshop, and just to give that fortified theme. And then just to blend the edges in, because we're going from grey onto sort of parched ground, so stones sprayed up in shades of brown, just to blend in the edges, and then good old lichen here as well, which you can get from eBay or hobby shops, just to blend in. So if I take this away, you'll see there's like a gap there, So you can just use lichen just to blend it all in. So it's a great way of patching in, filling in gaps by using that. It also brings the green from here over into the grey. So we're just trying to merge the two together. So perhaps the theme for this video is taking two terrain styles, green and grey, and then showing how you can blend them so that they match right on the board. When you zoom out, it generally looks all right on the table, looking pretty good. But to do that, to stretch that gap, stones and scatters, see the stones going onto here and then onto the terrain, and the lichen as well is a great way of blending the two together. So that's pretty much it. Focal point then, whatever terrain piece you decide to go for, we've gone for this cathedral, some accessories to go around it. The foundation's your battle mat, and to bulk out the rest of the board, we've gone for the Grassy Rocks Set from GameMat.eu. If you don't have anything like this, a second Grassy Rocks Set running through there would completely fill out this table. One other thing to point out, the trees, these go really well with the rocks. So I bought a large bag of these from a company called Heike, and they make trees for model railway sets, and they come just made, but I used PVA glue, painted the leaves, and then dropped some dark green foamy flock on them just to make them a bit more leafy, and then just coins on the base there for the base work, and then just based them individually, super glued them on, a bit of flock on the bases, and that just means they can be placed individually and they'll stand upright as well, don't need to be stuck into anything once they're based. So that's those, and I've put them all around the rocky sets here around the board just to create a bit more height and to give it a nice forest kind of theme. That's Heike make those, you can look them up. Hobby shops, railway shops will have those, you can find them on places like eBay as well. So that's the video. We're planning to play a classic Space Marines against Thousand Suns game, hopefully on this board, and we've got a nice narrative, nice theme as we fight for control of this ruined cathedral. As per usual, we'll fade out of some music here just to capture the flavour of this board. Keep a lookout for more tutorials for terrain on the channel. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.